Namaste, lovely souls, and welcome back to Artist at Living. Today we're sharing a story about how to stay happy in every situation by living in the present. This story will teach you how to let go of the past and stop worrying about the future. Buddha says the human body holds the secret to good health. He teaches, do not grieve the past, do not worry about the future. Wisdom is living honestly in the present. Many of us don't know how to live in the present because we're often sad about the past and anxious about the future. Buddha says if we live in the present, we'll be healthy and happy. We won't feel pain from the past or worry about the future. The breaths we take will bring joy and happiness like never before. If you believe in Buddha, listen to this story about Arjuna. It will give you knowledge on how to live in the present, leaving your past and future behind. The story of Arjuna. Arjuna was very sad and troubled. He was sitting on a rock on a mountain, crying. A Buddhist monk happened to pass by and saw Arjuna crying. The monk approached Arjuna and started talking to him. Arjuna said, "If you think I'm planning to jump and end my life, you're right. But what difference does it make to you? It's my life, and I can do whatever I want with it." The monk replied, "If you're still hesitating to take action, what good does it do to cry here?" Arjuna became angry and said, "Look, whatever I came here to do, I will do it. There's no need for your interference." Then he started crying uncontrollably. The monk asked, "Have you left everything behind? Did you bring anything with you?" Arjuna said, "I've left everything behind. I have nothing. What will I do by living if I have nothing to lose?" The monk responded, "If that's the case, why are you carrying this burden on your head?" Surprised, Arjuna asked, "What burden am I carrying? My hands are empty and I don't have anything." The monk explained, "Even your breath isn't flowing properly. You came here to leave this world and cry your heart out. A person with nothing to lose doesn't do such things. Why would he cry?" Hearing this, Arjuna became more enraged and demanded an explanation. The monk replied, "Have you ever looked within yourself? How much burden are you carrying? How heavy is the weight on your shoulders? How long do you plan on carrying it? Unload it here and lighten your load." Arjuna fell at the monk's feet and said, "Nobody has ever understood me until now. Many people have come and gone, but no one has ever said these things to me. You have read my mind so well that even my family couldn't understand me. You understood me completely in one go." Arjuna then asked the monk for help. "Can you solve my problem?" The monk responded, "Where is the problem?" Arjuna insisted, "It's at my home." The monk clarified, "The problem isn't at your home, it's within you. Have you ever looked within yourself? All the problems are within you. Until you solve them, you will see problems everywhere all the time. If the problem is at home, what are you doing on top of this mountain? You said you've left everything behind, your home, your family, your close relatives. If you've left all these things behind, your problem has also disappeared there. So why are you so troubled?" Arjuna said, "Monk, you are right. I understand your words. The flaw is within me. I am not capable of any work. Whenever I try to do something, I mess it up. Everything I touch turns into a mess. I have never done any work properly. My luck is just bad." The monk smiled and asked, "What's wrong with your luck?" Arjuna explained, "I wanted to do business. For business, I needed money, so I took some money from my family and started a business. My business was growing well, but it didn't last long. In the beginning, my family supported me and everything was going well, but gradually I started experiencing losses in my business. Seeing all this, my family became angry with me and distanced themselves from me. I wanted to do business and earn a good amount of money to take care of my family and provide them with all the comforts and conveniences they desired. I did everything for them, but they couldn't understand me and blamed me for everything. I also feel like I made a mistake by starting the business with a friend. However, his business is doing very well. Whenever he comes to my house, he talks about how successful his business is and how he established and managed it on his own, taking it to great heights through hard work. Hearing all this, my family started to tell me, "Look, son, he is a true friend. He has taken his business from one level to another, and you have caused us a loss of our invested capital." My family always tells me that I am incapable, and listening to these taunts causes me great distress. So I took a loan and started a new business. However, even there I faced setbacks and my business ultimately failed. Now, my situation has come to the point where my house is even mortgaged. What should I do next? The monk asked Arjuna, "Do you know why your friend used to come to you?" Arjuna responded, "Yes, I know very well. He used to come to belittle me in front of my family, criticize me, and show that he was much better than me in business. He wanted to make me feel inferior and sad by demonstrating his success. I felt tormented and troubled." The monk then asked, "Did you truly feel sad when your friend succeeded in his business?" Arjuna responded, "Yes, I felt sad when he succeeded in his business and mine failed. It hurt me, and I felt jealous. I regretted and suffered." The monk said to Arjuna, "That means you would be happy if your friend also failed. If his business collapses, you would be pleased." The monk smiled again and said, "This means your happiness depends on your friend. If he wants, he can make you happy, and if he wants, he can make you sad. You cannot be happy or sad on your own. You have already become a slave to your friend. If that's the case, there is no solution to your problem, because your happiness and the pain of your suffering depend on the behavior of others. Your actions have not changed anything for you. Neither can you be happy nor sad through your actions. I cannot provide a solution to your problem." Arjuna said to the monk, "Please don't say that, monk. I have a lot of hope in you because you are the one who understands and knows the pain inside me. You know it and you understand it. Please consider my request and give me a solution to this problem." The monk replied, "When we become dependent on others by attaching expectations to them, we completely rely on others. If I don't show you any path, you will continue to be unhappy. You will keep crying like a sick person. But if I tell you a way, it may help you find a solution to your problem. However, remember one thing. The friend who came to your house and told you about how he achieved growth in his business and how he worked hard may make you feel sad, but he is telling the truth about how he struggled in his life to reach that position. He is sharing his experiences with you. Now, you can either use that experience or let it go in vain and generate feelings of envy in your mind. Wisdom lies in utilizing experience. By using your intelligence and the knowledge gained from experience, you should be grateful for receiving the experience you need without even asking for it. Express gratitude to your friend for providing experiences and knowledge that you couldn't acquire from your own life. Move forward, face the struggles, use that experience, and don't give up. One good thing about time is that it always changes, no matter how it is. Therefore, whether the time is good or bad, it is certain to pass. But the most important thing to understand here is that you need to stay alive to witness these two times. Once you experience success, you will grow your business through the challenges and reach greater heights. Then your acquaintances will not share stories of their accomplishments, but instead recount their failures to avoid making incorrect choices and prevent yourself from suffering the same fate. Utilize your intelligence rather than relying on their words, as they will not be seeking to make you happy, but rather to see you suffer. Hearing this, Arjuna said to the monk, "Oh, Venerable, you are right. I am not running my own life, but my relatives and friends are running it. They are filling my life with happiness and sorrow. But I have one question. When I started my business, I intended to keep my family happy. I wanted to give them comforts and joys. Is it wrong to think about my family? I was doing everything for my family, but after incurring losses in business, even my family left me. The monk started smiling, and Arjuna said, "What's there to smile about? Did I ask a wrong question?" The monk responded, "Every person expects consolation when they make a mistake, and you desire the same as well. Everyone wants to be praised when they do something, and not receiving that praise hurts us deeply. It wounds our hearts. This is when we start to think that everyone is against us. They only find faults in us and never see our merits. And if we face any failure, they don't miss an opportunity to criticize us. They start ridiculing us, making us feel inferior. However, we forget one important thing. When you succeed, you become capable of solving not only your own problems, but also others' problems. When we fail, we have an opportunity to analyze what mistakes we made and how we can correct them. The good thing about failure is that it teaches us to move forward. The good thing about success is that it motivates us to keep going. But we must always remember one thing: whether we succeed or fail, we must live in the present moment and learn from it. If we focus too much on the future or get stuck in the past, we will never be able to enjoy the present. We will always be sad and anxious. We must learn to let go of the past and not worry about the future. Only then can we truly live in the present. Arjuna was listening attentively, and the monk continued, "The problem is not with your family or friends. The problem is within you. You are letting others control your happiness and sadness. You are letting others dictate your life. You need to take control of your own life. You need to find happiness within yourself. You need to stop relying on others for your happiness. You need to stop worrying about what others think of you. You need to stop letting others' opinions affect you. You need to live your life for yourself, not for others. Only then can you truly be happy. Only then can you truly live in the present." Arjuna realized the truth in the monk's words. He thanked the monk and said, "You have opened my eyes. I have been living my life based on others' opinions and expectations. I have been trying to please others and make them happy, but in the process I have lost myself. I have forgotten to live for myself. I have forgotten to find happiness within myself. I have been living in the past and worrying about the future. I have not been living in the present, but now I understand. I will take control of my own life. I will find happiness within myself. I will stop relying on others for my happiness. I will stop worrying about what others think of me. I will live my life for myself. I will live in the present." The monk smiled and said, "Remember, time always changes. Whether it is good or bad, it will pass. But you need to stay alive to witness these times. Stay strong and keep moving forward." Arjuna thanked the monk once again and decided to start anew. He began his journey of living in the present, finding happiness within himself, and taking control of his own life. He faced challenges with courage and determination. He learned from his failures and celebrated his successes. He stopped worrying about what others thought of him and lived his life for himself. He found peace and happiness within himself and lived a fulfilling life. Thank you for watching Artist at Living. I hope Arjuna's story inspires you to live in the present and face challenges with courage. Remember, time always changes, and so can your life. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and living in the present. I hope Arjuna's story has inspired you to embrace each moment with courage and find happiness within yourself. Remember, life's challenges are opportunities for growth. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Your engagement helps spread positivity and wisdom to others. Subscribe to Artist at Living for more inspiring content on mindful living. Stay tuned and stay inspired. Namaste.